You set the goal. You wrote it down. You were so motivated on day one. And then you didn't do it. Not because you're lazy. Not because you don't want it badly enough. There's a specific reason. Your brain fights you every single time you try to change. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let's get into it. Here's what almost nobody tells you. Your brain isn't trying to help you succeed. It's trying to keep you exactly the same. And it will sabotage your goals to do it. Every habit you have right now, even the ones you hate, got approved by your brain as safe. It knows what happens when you scroll instead of walk. It knows what happens when you stay in the relationship, skip the gym, procrastinate on the project. Nothing bad happens. You survive. So your brain files it under. This is fine. Keep doing this. Now you introduce a new goal. Something unfamiliar. Your brain doesn't see self-improvement. It sees risk, unknown outcome, possible failure, possible judgment. And its job is to pull you back to what it already knows works, even if what it knows works is actually making you miserable. That's not a personality flaw. That's biology doing exactly what it evolved to do. Quick question. Why does cleaning the kitchen suddenly feel urgent the second you're supposed to start your goal? That's not procrastination. That's your nervous system actively working against you. And here's exactly how. So when you try to change, you're not fighting laziness. You're fighting a trait percussion system that's misreading new gym routine as pansexual danger. That's why your heart rate actually goes up before a hard conversation you know you should have. That's why you suddenly find the dishes fascinating right when it's time to work on your goal. Your brain is doing its job. It's just using outdated instructions. So most people try to fix this with more willpower. Here's the problem. You were never going to win that fight. Let me show you why. Here's the problem. Willpower is a limited resource, and the part of your brain responsible for it, your prefrontal cortex, is the newest, weakest player in this fight. The part resisting change, your limbic system, is older, faster, and frankly better at its job. When they go head to head, especially when you're tired, stressed, or hungry, the limbic system wins almost every time. This is why you can have a great plan on Monday morning and completely abandon it by Monday at 3 p.m. It's not that you didn't want it enough. You just tried to out-willpower a system that's been running since before you could talk. So here's what actually works, and it's the opposite of what you've been told. You don't need more discipline. You need to make your brain think the change is boring. Here's how. Shrink the change. Your brain resists big, unfamiliar leaps. It barely notices small ones. 2 minutes of the new habit is less threatening than 60. Repeat it in the same context, same time, same place, same trigger. Familiarity is what your brain is craving, so hand it familiarity on your terms. Expect the resistance, don't fight it as a surprise. When you know the pullback is coming, it stops feeling like proof you're failing and starts feeling like a normal, predictable step in the process. You're not broken, you're not lazy, you're working with a very old system that just needs better instructions. Now you know why your brain fights change and how to stop losing that fight. Subscribe. Because next week I'm breaking down next topic and it will change how you see your own habits. And tell me in the comments, what goal has your brain been sabotaging? I'll pick a few to cover next.